Okay, for the last problem, number 7, here you have, it says solve the following inequalities algebraically. So basically what you're doing is you're solving these and then you are using the number line to determine where you're going to be shading. So I'm going to do number 7 as an example of what it is that you need to do. The first thing you need to do is to get everything over on one side of the inequality and let that inequality be set to 0. So you're going to add 5 on both sides. So you have x squared minus 4x, and then negative 2 plus 5 would be 3 is less than 0. Alright, to solve this inequality, again, you have to factor, which is something that you learned during this section. So this factors into x minus 3 times x minus 1 has to be less than 0. Alright, so since these are my factors, if I set this equal to 0, I get x equals 3 and x equals 1. Those are my critical numbers. So I'll put them in order. 1 comes first, and then 3. Alright, looking at my inequality, it is a less than sign. So because it's less than, that means I'm going to use open circles. Alright, after I do that, then I need to pick test numbers, and that's numbers in the interval. So since this is from negative infinity to 1, a good number to use would be 0. Here, between 1 and 3, a good number would be 2. And then from 3 to positive infinity, a good number would be 4. So what we're going to do with these numbers is to substitute them into the inequality. Alright, so first when I substitute 0, and I'm just going to use my space all over the place because I'm only doing A. So I have 0 squared minus 4 times 0, which is 0, plus 3 is less than 0. Alright, so this is saying that 3 is less than 0. That is not true. Alright, so then I try my 2. So I have 2 squared, which is 4. And then minus 4 times 2, which is 8, plus 3 is less than 0. So 4 minus 8 is negative 4, and negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1, and negative 1 is less than 0, so that's true. So that means I can shade between 1 and 3. Alright, the next thing I'm going to check would be 4. So 4 squared is 16. Minus 4 times 4, so that's minus 16 again. Plus 3 is less than 0. So 16 minus 16 is 0, and 0 plus 3 is 3. So 3 is less than 0? That's not true. So I don't shade anything. So my answer is all numbers between 1 and 3, not including 3. So that's how you solve that particular inequality algebraically. So number 7A is done for you. Now all you have to do is B and C, modeling what I did for 7A.